Okay. Better.
Okay. Now, you already know that that's the tandoori. That's what I was talking about, how they cooked it, in a way. Now, ladies, later, gossiping later. Can you feel, although we are in a cave, how fresh the air is? Because of the ventilation system. If you look just up, do you see it? You have to look up. There are holes all the way. You can see the light coming in. And that's how they get the air from. On the other hand, this is as well as stable. Animal stable. So, yeah, over here, behind those gentlemen, you can see the place where they feed the horses, cows, whatever. The animals are always on the first layer. Never -2 or 3. The reason for that is if there is any form of a threat coming from outside, you can give up the animals before the humans. That is the reason. The second reason is, well, I don't know if this, well, you have a hot country, you never did that. But in my country, the farmers, particularly who have animals, cows and whatever, always build up their house over the stable. Because the what did they do about the toilets? Alrighty. Oh. Oh. As soon as I see my best friend, I'm going to start. Okay. I hear my best friend. Okay. Now, my friends, first of all, everybody is talking about the toilets. So let me clear your minds about what did they do there with their toilet needs. Potties. Because there is no sewer system, there is no piping here. It's not like Ephesus. So they, all day long, you have the fields. I'm not going to be kind. When I was with my grandmother, I never used the toilet. Everywhere there were fields. You know what I mean? That was what I done. But in those times, because it was dark in the night, in the middle of the night, yeah, they were using pots or whatever. First, in the morning, for example, because carpet making isn't a Turkish started thing. It started thousands of years ago. And if you remember from the morning, when they do the knot, what do? They cut it. If you don't cut it, it's fluffy, thick, keeping you warm, and it's soft to sit on. So that's where they were sitting on, that's where they were eating on, that's where they were sleeping on. Number one. No, forget the number, I never can remember one. That place where those, which is like a little sort of a niche, is a little praying abscess. So, because majority of them are Christians, and because they don't have that much of a size of the chapels that they had, they did have prayed over there. And what is that is, now that's going to go to your question. What was it? Why did they use it? Now, my dear friends, if I can open the area so you can see it, what I'm doing. Now, the second income of the area, remember I said yesterday they were very famous with horses, and horses was used even to pay taxes. Now, the second biggest income of the area was wine. Wine making. Now, what did they do is, they bunched all the grapes on this area. Leave this open so I can make a demonstration. Thank you. You can see that there is a little bit of a trim wall over here, so the wine doesn't go out. So what did they do is, they wore very big wooden shoes on their feet, so they pressed it like this. Okay. Like this. So anyways.
Ni nak sudah sikit Sudah sikit. Makin lama makin sempit.
Tanah ke batu dia. Tanah jemput batu dia. Masuk mata gaji. Ni dia. Allahu Akbar.
Perfect, whoever it is. Okay. No.
Oh, hai.
Carry on, it's high enough. Huh. Okay, my friends, now. I'm not going to, this is another living quarter, okay? So as you can see, it is not a house of 3 bedrooms, 1 living room. Everything is a living quarter designed for sleeping and sheltering only. On the other hand, you may ask, Ata, these ceilings are so high, but the tunnels are so low. What is the point of doing that? If they are tall people, why didn't do the tunnels as well tall? If you can open that area, gentlemen. If you can come to this side, come this side, come to this side. Thank you. Mama, please go over there. Huh. Carefully. The reason is, thank you. Now, a man of, well, I'm too tall for them, but still, a man only can fit here, right?
Yeah.
Nobody else side by side or anything like that.
Right.
You see this?
Door.
No, it's a mill stone.
He's right, it's the door.
Oh, it's the door.
It's the door.
Door.
Now,
Door.
on my own, there is no way I can push this.
look.
Because if I'm an enemy trying to get inside, I'm the only one at the front. What will I do? I can't move it. But when we are all together inside, we can move this. So
okay,
this is
yeah.
how we close it in a case of a danger.
Yeah.
Do you see
One people cannot open.
there is a hole in the middle as well.
Right.
Just in case. The man is behind, you have a sparrow. Adam is dead.
That.
He is dead. So only to drag that body out is off-putting already. So the people will be discouraged. That is the reason why this was the safest way of doing that. Okay? Thank you very much, my friend. And normally it wasn't happening in dry season, so I can show you the demonstration. This is pure water.
Yeah.
Because it's rainwater, it's snow water. And normally it shouldn't drip here. But the water well behind you was how they actually gathered their water as well. In the water dams today, don't we still filter the water with pebbles, with sand? Same idea. This is only the red one that was made by Allah. So they don't need to worry about how to filter the water.
That's right.
Okay. Let's move on.
Kita lanjut lagi ya, bapak-bapak, ibu-ibu. Oke. Ya. Satu, dua, tiga. Satu, dua, tiga.
One, two, three.
Satu, dua, tiga. Satu, dua, tiga. Oke. Mana? Sini pula.
Lanjut.
Oke. Satu,
Dua, tiga. Satu, dua, tiga.
Oke.
Lanjut. Satu, dua, tiga. Satu, dua, tiga. Atas ke bawah. Aduh, kita naik tangga ni lah yang sekainya. Sekai aku naik tangga. Boleh. Allahu Akbar. Dua, tiga.
Nah, ni kapten yang dibelikan tempat tadi ni.
Yazid!
Yazid.
Yazid bin Yahya!
Cik Yazid memastikan.
Last but not the least.
Okay.
The layers that we are on isn't the whole of it. Because there are so many more layers. I don't know if you've seen through when we were walking. The reason is when the time changed, when the Roman threat changed, when life changed, they didn't anymore want to live in these areas. And after a while, it was forgotten. The way they found these underground places, because it was filled with dust as well, so it's like Ephesus, it was covered. One day, a son of a shepherd has fallen into one of them. That's how the people started, oh, do I have the same thing under me? And then that led to another industry. They are now today, although it sounds primitive, but it doesn't need an extra freezing system. They keep these, they make new caves like this, bigger in size, to keep the fruits fresh. Because it's always at a mild temperature, cooler in temperature, and at the same time there's a little bit of humidity. So they keep the fruits over here all the time, so it can be fresh as much as you like. Before you ask me, let me tell you as well, it's not only, tell me, fruit or beans or whatever, they were eating meat as well. And meat drying, you know, the dried meats we are using today, is as well a Hittite way that we came, they were the first ones who dried the meat. And they taught us over here as well. So it's several layers, but for sure.
Okay, where did you go?
Where will they go? No, they don't know the way. Me first.
Ya. Buka mas. Bukan mas. Bukan mas. Dia termasuk Kalau lagi sampai nak turun nak turun.
Ni mana sampai jatuh ni? Ambil. Kaki. Wah, kaki dalam ni. Ini kalau tadi. Alamak, rekod. Spoil betul.
Ya. Yang ada keluar. Atau pernah keluar.
Sini dah tapu boleh ke tak? Tapu.
Ya.
Oh, boleh sangat ni? Yang sejuk pun jadi tersejuk kalau tak. Hilang sejuk. Habis dah. Habis dah.
Oh, ada background ni.
Apa hari ni? Jangan mu. Habis dah. Habis dah. Cukup ah. Habis dah. Jangan pandai-pandai. Nampak. Pandai-pandai. Begitulah tadi kami dibawa melawat Cape City yang berusia ribuan tahun. Apa nama tempatnya Cik Aziz?
Underground City.
Underground City di
Cappadocia.
Cappadocia. Inilah ya Underground City di Cappadocia. Dan terima kasih untuk menonton Local Jam Channel.